Did she always have a butt chin?
And push.
She did when she grew up.
And again.
It's like episode 1.
You can hear the squelching.
Is that what child labor is gonna be like for me?
Boy, princess.
Queen baby.
Yeah, they clean that baby off quick, like a bowling ball. You know what I mean? There you go.
Princess. The queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Immediately. She's like, motherfucker, I just popped this bitch out.
I'll take it myself. You should remain abed, princess. Yes, I should.
Take it myself. You just popped the baby out. Walking is one of the last things you should be doing. Rhaenyra is a fucking thug. Just, alright, here we go. Probably gotta climb a bunch of fucking stairs, too.
I can't imagine just getting up right after giving birth.
Blood still, you know, from your fucking cervix opening. Pat me off. A little mist.
The afterbirth.
The afterbirth?
Yeah.
What is that?
The afterbirth is basically all the fluids and other stuff that are in there.
I just heard.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
She wants to see him.
Now? I'm coming with you. Was it terribly painful?
Just shut up.
He's like, I wish I could do that.
I'm glad I'm not a woman.
I wish I could say the same.
What is it? What is it?
Fuck. Walk. Walk.
What could she possibly want? I thought we were past this.
Bro, going upstairs after your coochie ripped? Oh my gosh.
First to congratulate you.
Rhaenyra is a thug, man.
Is this her first baby?
The day may yet come, my lord.
Is this like a 10, 15, 20-year time skip? What is this?
I think it's like a 10-year time skip.
She can come to us. Right?
They look like they're early 30s. Mid 30s.
She must have quite a few kids by now.
She had to climb a flight of stairs. She had to say hi to people. She had to hold a conversation and...
Oh. Not dead. Alicent really did keep him alive.
Yeah.
How come he didn't look like he really aged?
They gave him a little spray on his beard and that was it. Oh, what does time skip Alicent look like?
Rhaenyra. You should be resting.
She looked like she's in her 20s.
Yeah, she looks a little bit younger. Maybe it's because she doesn't have white hair.
You must sit. Tell you fetch a cushion for the princess.
It's probably because Alicent gave birth in her younger years, so she still looks fresh.
Oh, that's what it is. So, Viserys dead, I'm assuming?
What happy news.
He's
Oh,
still
no,
alive!
that's why.
Motherfucker's still kicking!
Hey.
Where is my grandson?
Yeah, he survived this, grayscale, I think?
What?
Oh my gosh. He definitely looks older.
Oh my gosh.
He'll be called Joffrey.
It's an unusual name for a Valerian.
Joffrey?
I do believe he has his father's nose.
You know who Joffrey was?
The guy who got beaten to death in the last episode.
I do hope the labor was easy.
I think I called the midwife a cunt.
Oh,
Your mom did too.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
I was so sure the king died. That is the biggest spider in the world. Oh my gosh.
Big one.
It's huge!
That's what she said.
He just left a bloody trail.
Big, scary dragon! We chose an egg for the baby.
Ah, that looks like the perfect one.
I let Luke choose. Thank you.
That's her new knight, I assume?
might I?
The Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Of course.
That's the dad.
I just realized nobody have the blonde hair.
That's why I said that's the dad. They literally all look like him. And another point is, Allison said, keep trying, you'll get one that looks like you. It means that she knows that they're not his. It's probably because Laenor's still gay, and
Or maybe he's infertile.
it could be that too. Looks like a Jedi. Oh, it's like in Jurassic Park. It looks like a velociraptor, to be honest.
Scary dragon.
Can I say it?
Dracardis Vermax.
Rotisserie goat.
Don't they prefer to eat them alive? I was gonna eat it? Oh, well, you get to cook it first.
We have a surprise for you. You're the only one of us without a dragon.
Indeed.
And we felt badly about it. So, we found one for you.
A dragon. How?
The gods provide.
Assholes.
Behold, the pink dread.
They're very Malfoy type personality.
Short amount it carefully. First flight's always rough.
Who's that one? The younger one? Was that Aegon?
Maybe no, I think Aegon is the oldest one, and probably this is the third kid, because the second one's a girl. Remember?
Oh.
But apparently he didn't get a dragon. I thought all Targaryens get a dragon.
They're supposed to. Each Targaryen gets one, but maybe they didn't have enough eggs for one.
Is this where they keep all the dragon?
Yeah.
Like a
It's a dragon pit. That's where they
Oh.
keep all the dragons.
so sad and dark.
Well, maybe dragons are dwelling animals, like dogs. Uh-oh.
Think he's gonna die?
They just take their eye off of him.
He's the third child. No one cares about him.
Third in line. Not even third in line. He's like 6th, 7th in line for the throne.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? We can afford to lose one.
Who's this guy? Where in the cave is the wind blowing?
Yes, it is.
A millipede? Oh no, a centipede?
Is that the daughter? She looks really young.
Yeah.
I have raised this matter before, and you forbade me to speak of it, so I held my tongue. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult. To the throne, to you, to House Velaryon, and the match you battled so hard to make for her, not to mention decency itself.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you two had would be dire.
Though she's accusing him, Rhaenyra, of having, you know, these children with not Laenor. And
Speak of this again.
they're bringing it up that this is the third kid that doesn't look like Laenor. Like, it's kind of obvious these 3 in a row.
Look like the knight.
Yeah, exactly, someone else. And she's pointing, saying that
Senses lead me astray, or is everyone else asleep, dreaming the same woolly dream?
Is that the same actor?
it's the same actor, yeah.
So he gets to play himself still?
Yeah,
Even
well,
in a 10-year time skip?
Allison looks like fucking Megatron. Or Megamind. You see how big her forehead got?
No, it's just receding
Freaking
hairline.
huge!
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry. Spoiled cunt.
My man, Kristen.
Bitter. What?
Is this,
Aegon.
What the fuck
Is he just going to splurt it out on just the...
Whose idea is it? Your playthings
My man was about to make it rain.
Those things
They had a different meaning back then in making it rain.
I love that Alicent was so chill about it. She probably
It's
catches
probably
it
not the
all
first time it
time.
happened.
You are nearly a man grown. How is it that you can be so short-sighted?
How is it you're ejaculating off of the window still?
Your very life could be forfeit. Edmund's as well. She can move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I want
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
He's like, I was just trying to finish one off.
Imagine he's still under the covers. Can I at least finish, mother? I have to feed the peasants.
Ew. Gross.
Ooh, Damon. I thought it was Damon jerking off for a second, you know?
His style.
I was like, those butt cheeks look
Is it
familiar.
gonna be the same actor? It is, huh?
Yeah.
He has not aged.
So why did he get to keep his job? Oh, that's a big boy.
Oh, she gets one too now.
A toast to Aegon the Conqueror, your exalted forebear, who joined our cause against Volantis in the Century of Blood. On the great dragon Balerion, he flew to our aid in Lys and burned a fleet of enemy ships, thus turning the tide.
Aegon the Conqueror.
Your Excellence, we are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
Shut your mouth.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
We have a good life here. We're free to do as we please. Welcomed and feted.
And eternally guest.
Precisely. We are without responsibility. Political scheming, the endless shifting of loyalties and succession is none of ours.
They are using us.
It's refreshing, isn't it? A simple transaction. We have dragons, they have gold.
All you have to do is give them all your daughters.
More than this statement. We are not minstrels or
Fair
monarchs who
trade.
play at the pleasure of an alien prince. We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here.
Valyria is gone, we don't belong anywhere.
Still here. GTFO.
So in 10 years, Damon hasn't wreaked havoc in any way, shape, or form since episode.
That we know of.
They did him dirty.
Well, he's supposed to look old and sickly, right? It's amazing he's lasted this much longer.
You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
Aegon,
I've won my first bout to Christian. My opponent sues for mercy.
You'll have a new opponent then, my Lord of the Straw. Let's see if you can touch me. You and your brother.
When a kid get 1 year old, I believe you got the right to hit him in the throat or the stomach. If you're grown enough to talk back, you're grown enough to get thugged up.
That's the dad, bro. Look, they look exactly like
He's
him.
like, my sons.
Weapons up, boys. Give your enemies no quarter. Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention. Sir Kristen.
you question my method of instruction, sir?
I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Viserys. You spar with Aegon. Eldest son against eldest son.
Hardly a fair match.
I know you've never seen true battle, sir, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
Oh.
Son for son.
Brr, 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 brr.
Engage.
I'll deal with him.
Listen, son.
You beat
We are
his
not the
ass
losers,
right now.
okay?
I'll beat the shit out of you.
Stay on the attack! Enough!
Your interest in the Princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander. Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin,
Or son.
or a brother, or a son.
I'm gonna kick your butt! Ooh. So Kirsten ain't scared to beat a faith in, you know?
Ooh. Hey, remember this is what you did to the
oh,
other guy.
Oh, is it fair game?
It's fair game.
It's always fair game?
Yeah. It's like between two football players with beef, you know? You just let them take it up.
I mean, the other people are stopping him. Last episode, they let it happen.
Your lover just beat up your ex. Oh, still got the sex chamber, huh? The sex dungeon.
You have laid us open to accusations of an uglier treachery. And what treachery, sir?
You don't know?
Don't play the fool with me, boy.
Oh, that's his son?
Your intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that would mean exile and death. For you, for her, for the children. And yet today, you publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your... You have your honor, and I have mine.
Yeah, but by doing that, you're gonna put you guys in a vulnerable position. Honestly, I started off really liking Rhaenyra, and as the episodes progressed, I just don't like her
She
as
just
much.
does what the fuck she wants.
Yeah, like,
Well,
totally no
put
regard.
put it this way. If she were a man and they had a bunch of limited children, it'd just be
But
normal.
She's not.
That's the thing, though. I think that's what they're
She's trying to prove
to...
the point
it's
that she
it's
do whatever
proving
the
a
heck she
point.
want.
Exactly.
But
Double standards, right? Oh. That's it.
I know, it's
Husband.
Laenor.
And the husband's new lover.
He's so drunk, and he's just like,
Where have you been?
just
Oh, we can't.
1K.
Milk. Swells the breast.
Would you mind, Sir Carlo? I'd like to speak with my husband.
Of course, Princess.
See you tonight?
Dark rumors are hunting us, Laenor. They nip at our heels. Questions about our son's parentage.
Oh, duh.
Vile, disgusting insinuations.
None of them are black either.
Insinuation.
They're our sons. Yours and mine.
He doesn't believe
Your
it.
father will not abandon them now to go carousing through the narrow sea, waggling his sword and winking at his sailors.
I am a knight. And a warrior. And I have played my part here faithfully for 10 years.
10 years.
I am owed
You
some.
are owed nothing. For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court. Bought the finest horses. Drunk the rarest of wines. Fucked the lustiest boys. This was an agreement. I have not begrudged you.
The lustiest of boys.
You do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm.
Look, he doesn't care if she does her own thing too. Just
Very
don't
well, then I
have
command
proof
you.
of it.
As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
It was like the audacity to use that card.
Father ignores me.
Because you're a female.
Because you're not Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the city wall?
He seems to have left that detail out. Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace. The man I married was more than this.
She's literally saying, go fuck shit up.
It's who I fell in love with.
The badass.
But why was this issue not brought before Lord Grover? Has he grown so
She looks like
feeble
she's in a
that
Zoom
he's
meeting.
fallen over rocks?
I have felt the strife between our families of late, my queen. And for any offense given by mine, I apologize. But we are one house. And long before that, we were friends.
So I would appreciate it if you stop telling people that my kids...
My son, Viserys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Rhaenyra.
Oh.
Gosh. More incest.
More incest. The king's like, yay! What a great idea. Both his grandchildren.
Like, there's no deformalities between any of these children.
Brings forth another clutch of eggs. Your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill.
It's technically a win-win. Both of their kids get to go to the throne.
Then they don't have to fight for succession. Oh, she lactating.
Please.
Sorry, it happens when I get excited talking about incest.
It's always what I longed for.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and
We don't want it.
She is desperate. She feels the earth washing away beneath her feet, and now she expects us to ignore her transgressions and for me to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
The proposal is a good one, my queen. We're a family. Let us put aside these childish quarrels.
It's been 10 years. Let it go.
You may do as you wish, husband. But I am cold in my grave.
Alice.
So does that mean no head tonight?
I didn't know you could be so defiant to the king like this.
I think it's because she knows she's dying. And...
Well, I think we all thought he was dying 10 years ago.
But he's closer to death now.
Did they have wills back in the day?
Probably.
Your Grace, I feel it. I have come to resign my position as Hand of the episode in the yard this morning. My son Harwin has disgraced himself, and every fishwife in King's Landing will soon be telling the tale. Young Harwin's outburst was unfortunate, it's true. But he's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment enough. Forgive me, Your Grace, it is not.
He's like, why are you making such a big deal? Gosh. I'm already dying. I don't want change.
You have, sir. What is this shadow? Name it if it casts such a gloom.
Yes. You must have your reason.
Tell me, what is it?
Language.
My son is fucking your daughter, and all the kids are his.
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no. I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal. He is my heir, and will be Lord of Harren's castle one day. It is time he assumed his duties there. Do it.
Remember when Alice used to be really quiet and submissive?
Timid.
And now she's just like, ugh.
She is the queen.
She was the queen before.
She is
A crossed queen.
now a queen doing her duties.
You couldn't help me.
Put your own blanket back on.
Do that shit yourself, stupid. Who this?
That's the guy that
Oh, the one that was
yeah.
snitching.
Yeah. He hasn't aged either. Some witchcraft.
You did wisely, Lord Laris.
Is this her lover? This is her side piece, huh?
She's like, this is how you do it.
My lord husband refused to accept.
Because it's still his daughter at the
Does
end
he
of the
always
day.
like talk like
Yes.
this? You know,
Yes.
he's always done this, huh?
He's always been
Like an
kinda
owl.
quirky.
Kind of annoying.
My father cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
It is now that I most rue the absence of my own father. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightail was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
Truth comes out. She has nobody defending her side.
Yeah. She has no allies.
I mean,
Except for this snitch.
she joined this house, so it's
That's what happens when you play this Game of Thrones. Who dat? It's a bug?
What a collection of heroes I have before me. I am prepared to offer you
freedom.
Mercy. If you're prepared to pay a little price.
Cut off his tongue.
At least they cauterized it. Oh, she's giving birth? Oh my gosh, did you see how fierce she is compared to Rhaenyra? Like she's going fucking Super Saiyan.
In a position.
There's multiple positions for giving birth, honey.
I would have thought it's most comfortable on your back.
Yeah, but sometimes you need like gravity to do its work.
I see.
I've reached the limit of my art. The child will not come.
As in still in her.
My brave girl.
Does she die this way?
Possibly.
How else do you get it out back in the day?
Very sorry, my prince. I couldn't lay open the womb. Tried to remove the infant by way of the blade.
You mean like the dad?
But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives. Would the mother survive it? No.
Hey,
Get me the fuck out of here!
You don't know what you're saying?
I can hear you!
Did she just leave?
She said, fuck that! That ain't happening.
Safety. She's telling it to burn her.
It's a good boy. He's like, I don't want to.
Leave me to your mother, lads. I'll visit when I can.
So what does the dragon do now?
Go to the kid that doesn't have a dragon.
Take an extended vacation.
I will return.
She said, I ain't going down that way. Fuck that. She's a badass. I respect it.
Poor dragon.
Yeah.
Would she have died regardless? Because she can't get rid of the baby?
It would be difficult too.
I will be a stranger.
Because your body's continuing trying to push it out. And, you know.
Do the sons know?
They for sure know that's their dad. I mean, for images, or just like, you know, just for like satisfy the public, she should have at least one kid with Laenor, right?
Maybe because it's too obvious. It's
Yeah.
like a stark difference.
Should have at least one.
No, I mean, like, if she were to have one of his, it'd be super
Oh, it's
obvious.
super different?
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
one is not like the other.
But, I mean, you know,
Just to satisfy,
yeah,
like,
you
for
shouldn't
sure
have
the
that many
friend heir.
bastards. You should have, like, one, like, in the majority should be actual ones, and, you know, maybe one or two on the side that aren't yours.
What?
I take it he's gone.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
What of your offer, Jace and Helena?
I've been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridors. Well, I leave them to it.
You know, he doesn't even know his sister died.
I mean, she just died.
Yeah, but I mean,
You
like,
should have left me.
What of your position? You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
The wise sailor flees the storms it gathers.
they running.
Laenor. Bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Aww. You can bring your side piece.
Just because I lost mine doesn't mean you have to suffer.
Look at each other.
At least we get to sleep together.
It kind of sucks. Lena was literally just talking about going back and seeing her brother, you know?
Who knew she'd suffer the same fate as his queen?
Yeah, sucks to be a woman back then. Oh, this castle looks oddly familiar. Oh, they cut their tongues off so they can't say anything.
But they get to get released.
Oh, they're gonna kill them.
Oh, that's what that bug means.
Yeah, I thought it was because they was part of the Shino's clan from Naruto. Motherfucker gonna kill his own dad?
The hot handle reminds me of the office scene.
Ah, my hand, that's hot!
And then he gets to inherit the title. His other son, now it's the snitch.
As if they would keep you from the dust.
Oh, man.
But for them, you surrender what you should know. You may know what is the right thing to be done, but love stays the hand. Love is a downfall.
Now I got 2 daughters I don't give a fuck about.
Man, fuck them kids, bro.
Has to make your way through life unencumbered. If you ask me.
Her dad.
You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace.
You think Allison's feeling kind of guilty letting it happen?
By Harren the Black as a monument to his own greatness.
Oh, look at her. She has guilt written all over her face.
It is said to be a cursed place, that it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You pass judgment.
The Queen makes a wish.
He's gonna blame it on her. Oh no.
I assume you will write to your father, no?
Paris. I did not wish for this.
Are you sure? Because it looked like you did.
You will reward me. When the time is right.
You gotta kill that bitch right now, bro. You know?
She must have picked up that guilty face from Sir Kristen.
Yeah, holy crap, man.